Yeah, so TJ and I were talking as we do, and we were wondering, where is our truth? After all the hubbub with our truth's contract not being renewed and then being rehired because of all the fan and wrestler backlash, it feels like we haven't seen him on TV for like 2 weeks, maybe longer. I didn't look exactly how long it's been, but it's kind of strange. And is this part of like a bigger surprise, or they do an angle, or they just shelved truth now that the backlash heat has cooled off? Uh, I don't know. What do you think about all this, TJ? Why why would they? I mean, I guess maybe they don't have a whole lot to do for him. Maybe, who knows?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's gonna pop up in the Cody Cena
SummerSlam.
match,
Yeah.
and they just wanted eyes to not be around, so you forget about it, and then it can be more of a surprise. I think that's the most likely scenario. But
I just had a. You could go ahead. I just had a light bulb turn on.
but if that isn't the case, then the fans aren't chanting for him anymore, so our point still remains valid. It's like they kind of like slowly, all right, we're gonna make you happy, he's back, and then start showing him less, and then people just forget about it, and now they don't have to show him that much, and they can eventually, oh, you guys don't care, and then show him the door again next year or the next time they have, kick people out the door. But what were you
Yeah,
saying?
make it to the next round of cuts or something.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I lost it. Shit.
Uh,
Oh, okay. So like you were talking about, what if he comes back at SummerSlam? He probably if you I'm getting scatterbrained here, so I'm sorry, everybody. Earlier you and I talked about, you messaged me that thing where they talked about Gunther potentially being seen as final opponent.
yeah.
So it would make sense if maybe somehow he he does lose the title here to Cody. There's some kind of R-Truth interference, and then he goes on to feud with Gunther for the World Heavyweight title.
Yeah, I think that'd be good stuff. Then he puts Gunther over on his way out.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll
Gunther
see.
gets to look strong against somebody that is perceived as one of the greatest of all times, and that'd be a huge, huge bump for Gunther's career.
Yep, that's true. Well, we'll see what
That's
happens.
our fantasy booking
Yeah,
here with our bonus segment that we didn't plan on fantasy booking.
yeah. Well, we're gonna see because it's like, what, 2 days away?
Yeah,
Although
we're
Sunday's the Cody match, right? So we won't know till Sunday on that
oh
one.
yeah.
But Saturday,
Who was the main event on the Saturday show? Is
I
it
think it's the
the
Reigns
Reigns
stuff,
Uso?
and that's not 100% set up yet, is it? Or yeah. We'll
I
see
mean, it's
tomorrow.
it's as set up as we're gonna get.
Yeah. They'll finalize it tomorrow. Reigns will come back and whip their ass,
I mean, what did he's been back twice,
something like
I
that.
think, and I don't think we'll see him on SmackDown. I feel like it's maybe we'll see Braun and Bronson, but it's like they had them both get beat down on Monday. So
Yeah, they're gonna
if we
return in
don't see
kind.
them tomorrow, then they're going to win on the pay-per-view. If we see them tomorrow and they get a beat down on Bronson and Braun, then those guys will go over at the show. I'm going to ruin wrestling for people right now because people might not know what I'm talking about with that kind of stuff. Traditionally, if you're watching the show that airs before the
Go
PLE,
home show.
the go home show, whoever gets the upper hand on the other person in the match that they're having on the pay-per-view on that go home show, the person that was on the receiving end of the ass kicking on the go home show usually ends up winning at the PLE.
Simple. Break it down like we're a kid. Whoever looks strong on SmackDown loses on the pay per view. Whoever gets their
Yes.
butt whipped on SmackDown wins on the pay per view. It's like
Yeah, I
Celebrity
kind of
Deathmatch.
explained it very
No,
convoluted
you're
there.
good.
Thank you for
But
that.
you remember Celebrity Deathmatch was the same way. It's like whoever got the first hit lost usually.
Yeah.
There was always something to that, but I think we can wrap
I
it
haven't
up
thought
unless you,
about Celebrity
yeah.
Deathmatch in a long
Stone Cold
time.
was on it all the time. Marilyn Manson. Um, they what is it? Something Lane, Mills Lane. Um,
Judge Mills Lane.
yeah, a whole bunch of guys. But maybe we'll talk about that sometime soon.
Yeah, we haven't done
Throwback.
a deep dive reach back episode, I think, since our first episode where
Yeah,
we talked about the end of Nitro. So that might be a thing.
yeah,
People might want to
maybe.
hear about Celebrity Deathmatch. There's a lot of millennials out there, and Gen X folks that definitely remember that shit.
Absolutely. But I feel like that being said, we can go ahead and wrap this episode up here.